Okay, now
Big feet ain't worth a damn.
we dropped out for a second.
Man,
Stevie.
what? The plug that what, a size damn 13?
What you
Plug
doing,
that big,
man?
bro?
It might be that Crown Royal you drinking.
Got something to do with it.
It's all good,
It was
bro.
something to do. Damn, bro.
It's all good. So, but yeah, 99 years old, bro.
Of them things, bro.
Yeah, 99 years old. Again, think about how much she's seen at age 99, bro. That's a lot, bro. A whole lot that you've seen at age 99. And again, what I was saying was like how sharp she was with her timing, with her acting. She's one of the GOATs, man. I mean, all three of them. So, shout out to them, bro.
Definitely shout out Betty Wright.
Yeah. Betty White.
It's okay. The W's.
Yeah, it's the white that gets you.
W's.
Yeah.
It's the white, right?
Betty White.
Damn near sound like the same thing.
Betty White. It sounds the same.
Sounds the damn same.
Yeah, Betty White.
Let's not forget Dolph.
I don't know much about Dolph, but I got you.
Shout out Dolph.
Go ahead, bro.
Rest in peace, Dolph.
Rest in peace, Dolph.
You know what I'm saying?
The rapper.
He was a real one. Yeah, the rapper. He was a real one.
I got you.
Rest in peace, Dolph. What's it say?
Moving to segment 2, man. All right. I want to talk to you about what's new. That's what this segment's called. What's new, right? Okay. I wanted to talk to you about the Meta Universe. Have you heard about this?
I've heard about it, but I don't know what the fuck it's about. it's like not 4K, but it's like smartphones when they first came out. I didn't give a fuck about it until I really needed one. So if you know anything, you should just let me know.
You're silly, bro. Well, let me tell you what's going on with the Meta Universe. So the Meta Universe is through Oculus. Okay. All right. So Oculus is
headphones, right?
Right. It's not headphones, but a headset, right? That you cover up over your eyes, and in what you're viewing, it's almost like the old ViewMasters back in the day, like when you do the little flick thing and it would change. But think about that in a digital format that's live. Okay. So give you an example of this. What if you could, through the Meta Universe, when you put on your Oculus, you get the Oculus system, go to a live event. Okay. So if you Bills game for you,
do I gotta pay for it?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
But maybe it's a subscription. I don't know how they're doing it.
I'll do a subscription.
But for your Bills games, you could go to every home Bills games and be in the stand, or be on the 50-yard line, or be sitting there. You're an avatar of you. It's an avatar of yourself, but you're sitting watching the game live like you would watch it at home on TV.
Okay, that's dope. That's fucking dope. So I can watch the game sitting at my couch, but I'm on the field.
But you're on the field. You're basically So you got this joint on, and it's realistic. It's your avatar, but you're at the game.
Pretty soon you're gonna be able to disappear.
Hey man, I don't know about that, but
because that's basically what the fuck that you just put me there without my physical self being
right. Also, I've heard that they already have one where you could go to the basketball game and be on the floor seats watching the game.
They about to fuck up. What's his name? Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
He about to make a whole lot of people upset, but it don't matter because he's a fucking gazillionaire.
That's right. He's a gazillionaire. Who's gonna? I mean,
and he.
So you can. So apparently you can play games. You can. There's all kind of things that you can do, but think about what they can do with that type of technology.
Bruh, you basically, motherfucker can just walk in your house.
Get this. You can build your house. You can buy property.
Off your head, off your fucking eyeglasses.
Yeah, or your
Oculus, whatever.
Yeah, Oculus. Snoop Dogg bought some property. They showed what the value was when he bought it, and since he bought some property, other people have been moving there, and he's brought the property value up.
Just because he bought it.
Yeah. And this is all virtual reality. This is not real.
Whoa. All that shit is...
This is in the Meta Universe. This is in the computer. So you put these things on, these goggles or whatever on, and when you put these goggles on, it takes you to a different world.
Oh, see? That's that bullshit.
So that's what... So Snoop bought some property. You can buy property. You can do all kinds of shit.
Is it real money?
I don't know.
See? That's that bullshit. Nope.
I don't know.
I'm out now. You had me with the football game, basketball game, but now niggas are selling houses?
It's not real though.
Some headphones.
It's not real.
I guarantee you they're using real money though.
I don't know if they're using. I don't think they're using real money. I think they're using the meta money.
Now you fucking me up. Now you fucking me up. I don't even want to go now.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it works, but you do have to have a Facebook account, right? Because it's from your boy
Zuckerberg.
You got to have a Facebook account, and a lot of people in it, like you and I, like if you want to watch Netflix, you can watch Netflix on your Oculus, and
it'll be like you there.
Yes. So they said it's like it takes you to this house that may look like a loft or a cabin or whatever home you choose. You go in, and then when you go in, like you got a theater room. Instead of your screen that you have, it takes you to this big 100-inch screen, and you can watch your Netflix there.
All right, so
and other people can join you to watch.
So I put these headphones on. Right?
Yeah.
And I'm physically walking around in the place.
Yes.
With my headphones on.
With your headset.
I'm there though. I can see what's behind me.
Your avatar self is there. I knew it was gonna fuck you up. That's why I was like, I knew that was gonna fuck you up.
Okay, so I'm there. Nah, fuck that, man. That's scary, bro. What if you get stuck there?
Well, you can't get stuck there.
See, now I'm fucking with you. But that's what it's gonna come to. It's gonna be somehow, some way, somebody gonna be brain fucking dead and brain fucked. Well, the rest of their life, and they're gonna be stuck in the metaverse.
Now, here's what's funny. There's this show called Black Mirror. I watched it like 2 years ago, right? I think it might still be on Netflix. But check this out. Now, you want to hear some crazy shit?
You just told me some crazy shit.
This is even crazier. This scenario I'm about to give y'all is even crazier. So there are these two friends, and one lived in, let's just say, New York, and the other one lived in California. So what they would do is they would put on like what we perceive to be the Oculus now, and then they would play games, right? Well, in the process of playing games, some type of way they stumbled on to like meeting each other, right? And why these mods fell in love.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, that was the story. And so what ended up happening was it was two dudes.
Whoa, wait.
The one dude, check it out. The one dude was married, and he was having an affair. But he was having a virtual affair in the meta universe. In the meta universe.
And this shit just came out.
Now, it came out a couple years ago. But that was the story. You know what I'm saying? And the Oculus, I mean, this type of stuff has been out, but it hasn't been available for everybody to get and that can afford. But now everybody can get one. And I don't know if you've been seeing it, but there's been these videos.
Where's my phone at?
There's been these videos.
How much is the Oculus?
I don't even know. I don't even know what the price point on them are.
Nigga, I want an Oculus. I want one. I wonder what porn look like on that motherfucker.
That was my next thing.
Yo, I'm glad it was your next motherfucking question, bruh.
So listen,
bruh.
So with this, they were saying that porn is crazy.
What? So you getting cheeks in the metaverse? You getting meta cheeks?
I don't know if you're getting meta cheeks in the meta universe.
You getting meta cheeks?
But I would imagine. Cheating? Listen, I would imagine if it's like the way that I would perceive it, is like when there's a scene you're watching, right? You probably literally can walk into the scene.
Bruh, what if other people, what if they fucking in the metaverse? What if they got the headphones on and they fucking, and that's gonna be the new OnlyFans. Yo.
You see it. You see it.
It's gonna be 50 motherfuckers. You know what's that meme with that Mexican motherfucker that walking with the glasses like this? It's gonna be 50 motherfuckers that walk in your group.
So you get it then. You get the fact
that's crazy.
So you get the fact that how you could see how you can make money off of it.
You're gonna make a lot of money off that.
A lot of money. Virtual.
And that's Zuckerberg. Damn God, fucking Facebook dude.
Yep.
That's why I told the dude today, I'd rather be friends with fucking dorks and geeks and nerds and shit like that. I don't want to hang with the cool motherfuckers and shit like that. The niggas with all the bitches and all that, nope. I don't want to. I stay away from them. If I knew what I knew now,
yeah,
I stay away from all them. I want to fuck with the dorks. Where's the geeks?
Yep.
Give me the less popular motherfuckers.
So you got the Oculus. I don't know what the price point is. You know,
let's search that shit.
Let me grab my phone. Let's see what's
man.
the price point on the Oculus.
But what y'all think, man? Shit.
Like, I mean, there's a lot of stuff out there. That type of technology is very, very scary, bro.
Technology is crazy. The dude said you can walk in a room and they smacking meta cheeks.
And I think that I think that the glasses, that the deal he has with Ray-Ban, I don't think
Ray
you have.
J's in on this?
No, Ray-Ban, bro. The glasses, the sunglasses.
I thought you said fucking Ray-Con. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I think
that was the crime.
$299.
Man, I fucking order one of them bitches right now.
$299. The Oculus 2. That's what it's called.
$299.
And I believe the glasses through Ray-Ban that they have coming out, I think you can use for it as well. So you could see, like, the screen comes up on your glasses.
I would abuse the fuck out of that.
They'd be like, Stevie! Oh, my bad. I was watching a movie on my glasses, bro.
I was in my Metaverse. I was in my Metaverse. You're going to get mad at me.
That's what I'm saying, bro. So
I can't get fired. I'm going to tell Zuckerberg.
But, I mean, like, how do you feel about that type of technology, Stevie? Like, do you see how it could be great, but it probably also could be used for evil?
That's how they felt about the internet. So you just got to get used to that shit.
Let me ask you a question. Have you ever been on the dark web, bro?
No.
Because Joe Budden had brought this up because he got an Oculus. This is what I was. He was talking about on his podcast from Wednesday. Him and Ice, right? So he was talking about the dark web. The one thing that Joe he probably doesn't know, but there's like, how do you get on the dark web? Well, I'm just like, I know for a fact. You just Google it. It's right there. It tells you what to do to get on the dark web.
And how? Okay, I'm gonna just let you go because
it tells you what to do on the dark web. I went on the dark web one time, and the shit that you see on the dark web is fucking crazy.
God, dog.
You can buy. Let me give you an example. You can buy credit card numbers.
What?
You can buy American Express numbers. You can buy guns. You can buy ammunition. Anything you want on the dark web. So credit card numbers, for example, it'll tell you the limit of the credit card, the numbers, guaranteed that it's active. You can buy credit card numbers for anywhere between $200 and $5,000, depending on the amount.
And what you had to pay them?
It's the amount of whatever you have to pay them. So like if they want $600 for a $10,000.
Oh, $600 for $10,000?
Yeah, shit like that. Or they might say, you know,
if I just want one purchase, I might. Nah,
like I don't know, you know what I'm saying?
Around.
But they might say, okay, we got a $10,000 credit card, $2,500.
Motherfuckers is buying kidneys off the dark web.
That's on the dark web. Kidneys, hearts, anything that you want is on the dark web.
That shit is scary.
Photos, autopsy
you
photos.
Can get fucking people on the dark web, bro.
Autopsy photos of past celebrities. All kinds of stuff, bro.
They selling autopsy.
It's scary shit. I did like this. After I seen this, I was like, oh, I don't want to see this shit no more.
Autopsies of fucking celebrities?
Dead celebrity. Yeah. You get photos. You can get the whole coroner's report. They have all that shit, bro. That's the dark web.
Remember Rotten.com
Yep.
back in the day?
Yep, Rotten.com back in the day used to have all kinds of stuff, bro. They show you everything.
Every fucking celebrity as a kid.
Everything, bro. I remember Rotten.com.
I'd be in the library as a kid at school.
Pulling that shit up.
Be doing some shit.
Yeah.
I'd be Rotten.com.
Oh, bro.
This was a fucking problem.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you, my guy.
Classmates put me on like, look.
Yeah.
I think it was when Biggie got killed, when Pop got killed.
The company that I worked for, my manager at the time was the one that told me about it. He said I'll never forget his name was Tony. He was like, he's like a little short Italian white dude used to get fucked up on the weekend. The days that I'd work, the days I'd have to work on Saturday, he'd come in, been out all night drinking, hangover, fucked up at work. But when he was sober, Tony was a cool dude. Tony be like, yo, you ever been on Rotten.com? I'm like, why would I want to go on Rotten.com?
Fuck would I want to do that, huh?
He told me, he's like, nah, bro. There's some sick shit on there.
I was about to say, but you was like, beep, beep, beep.
Yeah. You gotta look. It's just like the Oculus with porn. Now my interest is piqued, right?
I want the Oculus just to watch porn. I'm not gonna do shit else with it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. I have a feeling right now, in the next month or so, Stevie Kicks is gonna come in. He's gonna have an Oculus. He's gonna be like, yo.
I'm gonna get one.
I already know you're gonna get one. I already know he's gonna get
Hell
one.
Yeah.
So listen, I'm gonna record that shit.
Hell yeah.
Because the videos that are going out, like when people be playing the games and fighting and shit, it be showing people, they say it's so fucking real that they be trying to fight. They be fighting. And then one time, the one dude had his wife, she was playing a game and fighting. It's so realistic, he had to stop her because she would end up hurting herself. Because you swinging around, you can't see what's outside of you. This thing is giving you, listen, it's giving you sound and everything. You know what I'm saying? While you're in it, bro, scary shit.
Man.
Meta universe, bro.
See? Zuckerberg. You see what I'm saying? With the geeks, nerds, and shit.
Yo, you stupid. Them. Yeah.
God, dog.
You're gonna get one. I can tell the look on your face. He gonna get an Oculus.
Right, man. Our whole house is gonna have one. Our whole fucking house is gonna. Everybody in this bitch got a damn next gen something. You know what I'm saying? Somebody. It's gonna
Would you
like
be able to handle all that though?
I won't be able. I'll abuse it. I would abuse the shit out of it.
Steve be talking about, I got my Oculus with me, bro.
Man, for real. I'm at work. I can't have my Oculus. I'm out. I'm gone. Speaking of fucking hangovers of your old supervisor or some shit like that, you said?
Yeah.
How I go to work today, right? My fucking supervisor, he gives me my truck key. He said, all right, boom, here go your truck, blah, blah, blah. Truck 3. I go to fucking the gas station, because I go to the gas station every day, get some peanut butter and jelly sandwiches and shit, and Red Bull.
Right.
I look in the back of my truck, that bitch empty. He was about to have me riding around making deliveries in an empty fucking truck. He said, I get back, I'm like, yo, the truck's empty, dude. He said, I went to the bar last night, had a couple shots, drunk a 6-pack.
Was he still drunk?
He said, I'm lagging. You more than fucking lagging.
Am I still drunk?
I would have got to that damn stop. I would have opened the back of that damn truck.
Knowing you, you'd have been like, I got robbed, bro.
I got robbed.
Because there's nothing in this truck right now.
Shit in this motherfucking truck. You got me out here looking crazy.
Oh, man. So what happened? Did he just gave you the wrong truck?
Yeah, but then I ended up getting a new truck, so I felt like the man. I could finally put some respect on like a name.
You stupid.
That motherfuckers got me for like 13 hours today, though. We ain't.
you be overtiming it.
Hell yeah. They send my ass home. They'll send me home. Remember I went to work that day?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers like, oh, no, you can't work.
Too many hours.
Too many fucking hours.
Yeah, they don't want you because you're paying them double whatever it is, bro. They can't afford that. Plus paying everybody else. They're going to be like, yo, why, bro? Like, what is going on here?
Trying to get it all.
Oh, man. All right. So, yeah, Meta Universe, Oculus. Y'all make sure y'all check that out. Don't get caught up in that shit, though, because...
Don't be surprised that by next episode a nigga got a fucking Oculus 2. That's what you said? You said Oculus 2, right?
Huh?
Is it Oculus 2?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
Oculus 2.
That's what it's called.
Oculus
2. Yeah, it's the 2. It's the 2. Segment 3, man. We had segment 3. This is your segment, bro.
Is this my segment?
This is your shit. Who wants to smoke?
All right, man.
So
you know what?
Stevie Kicks has a segment. He's gonna have Who Wants to Smoke segment, right?
Who wants smoke, man? I be having shit on my mind. Honestly, it's just shit that I think about on a day-to-day basis.
Mm-hmm.
Like random shit. I might hear something.
Right.
I'll hear something and I'll just like throw some shit. You know what I'm saying? I put my own twist on some shit. Or I'll just be thinking about like a regular, like how a regular everyday motherfucker would handle some shit.
Okay.
You know? Or how I would handle some shit. You know what I'm saying? And I fucking invite you. Well, how that shit go?
What?
Let's argue or...
Oh, let's talk about it. Let's argue about it.
Let's argue about it. Like, or argue with me. However the fuck that damn hashtag.
You said let's argue.
Let's argue. How would they say? Let's argue.
I think that. I mean,
I don't know.
I don't know what it's. I mean, I don't know if it's. Well, let's argue.
Let's argue.
I think that's what it's called.
Man, we getting old, man.
I think that's what it's called. Let's argue, bro. I don't know.
Argue.
Well, hold on. Let me hook this. Well, it is connected. I don't know what's up with it. Oh, I know what's up with it. Here we go. We'll get your segment in here. But yeah. Stevie's segment is go ahead, Stevie. Is your segment?
My segment is Who Wants Smoke. All right, like I said, it's just gonna be basically shit that's on my mind. Like I said, random shit that I think about. I got the music playing. Thank you for the music. Shit that's on my mind, how I feel. It gives y'all a little insight on Stevie Kicks. You know what I'm saying? So you can hit the comments. We can go back to back. We can go hit for hit, comment for comment, whatever the fuck you want to do. But this is just how I feel. I'm trying to do that. Pause. Literally.
You stupid.
But I want to know how y'all feel about dating in like the 30s and 40s, mid-30s. So how mid-30s?
Yeah. That's right. About mid-30s, 30s to 40s. Yeah.
Basically, mid-30s and up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what's the dating scene like? You giving your opinion on what you think it is?
My opinion. This is how I feel. You know what I'm saying? This isn't Stevie Kicks trying to get back into the dating scene or some shit like that, because I'm in a relationship. Got a relationship. I'm good. But I heard some shit on the radio, right? And you ever listen to somebody and they talking, you like, man, that shit makes sense. And then they say some shit, you like, man, that's bullshit. So now I feel like everything you just said before that is just like total bullshit.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they were talking about just dating, right?
Okay.
And being older,
right?
And dating and their take on it.
Okay.
And I believe their take was just like they were saying like everything you think a person would say, like all the right things. Like you ever listen to a motherfucker and you like, that's just the obvious shit to say. Like you feel like just because a motherfucker's on radio, and like, okay, you just gonna say that just because it's the right thing.
The right thing to say.
Like, nah, man, fuck that, man. You should say what the fuck you
really
feel.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, okay, first of all, if you're mid-30s and up, and you're trying to get back in the dating scene, or no, let's just say you're going through some shit. You in a relationship, you're going through some shit, and you've been single for a while, and you're getting back in it, and you tell yourself, "I want a fresh start."
Okay.
It's not a fresh start. It's not a fresh start. It's nothing fresh about a mid-30 to 40-year-old person. Nothing fresh. All right, not even a relationship. I don't give a fuck if you just met the motherfucker or not, or you been knew him, type shit, whatever. Or ain't shit fresh.
Okay.
So it's like so if you, let's just say you met a female.
Okay.
Like, how would you? Do you know what to say? Like, do you know how to go about it?
So how would I go about it?
Yeah, how would you go about it? Like, what would you say?
What would the approach be?
Yeah, what would your approach be? Because me, honestly, I don't know.
It's kind of tough these days. It's going to depend on a number of different things. It's going to depend on age, right?
Right.
Now, if you're talking someone within that range that you gave, if you're talking about 35 and up, let's just say 35 through 47, 48, right? It's probably going to be an easier approach because the approach is probably going to start off with conversation.
It's going to start off with conversation.
If she's more mature and she understands, you know what I mean? Because that era and that generation and that group were raised differently. So the conversation itself is enough to, in my opinion, to spark up something. Yeah. Between, if we have good chemistry, we're having good conversation. Ladies like conversations. So, within in that age range, in my opinion, that would be easy. That'd be kicking it, right?
Yeah. Y'all kicking it.
Now, if you're talking about someone that may be, let's just say, 25, which I would never date anybody 25, But if you're talking about 25,
you can't say never.
25.
His fucking eyebrows, both of them motherfuckers jumped.
25 to like 30.
Yeah.
The conversation is probably going to be totally different. You're not going to be able to have that adult conversation. That kicking it. It's going to because she's going to say something crazy.
Yeah.
And if she says something crazy, that that might make me say something crazy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it just all depends, bro. But I would think that it's definitely crazy out here because there's probably a lot of beautiful females that are out here that are single, and you wonder why. Like the first thing that you probably think about is what is wrong with her. In
that range, right?
Right.
That same range. We only talking about the range we're talking about.
Right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. So you probably the first thing is you probably wonder is like what's wrong with her because
like,
she's beautiful.
Exactly.
Right? Something's
wrong.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Something's wrong. No,
something's
keep going.
Be wrong.
No, I want you to keep going for a reason.
So it's either her standards are way up here. Mm-hmm. Maybe her standards are very, very high. Mm-hmm. And she's selective about who she dates. Well, women should be selective. Men should be too.
Right.
But sometimes the standards are set so high that the men don't check all the boxes. And if they don't check all the boxes, then she gonna stay single.
Right. Okay. So you basically, this is what I got from what I listened to, and from what you just said. What you just said is how I felt, which is like shopping for a used car, basically, right? Okay.
Okay.
Everything you just said is what you looking at.
Yeah.
Like a used fucking car. It's how you shop for a used car. Because if you shopping for something new that ain't never been fucking touched and shit like that,
yeah.
Your credit gotta be up there.
I got you.
Your fucking bank gotta be up there. And everything gotta be up there.
Okay.
So these little nappy head hoes out here running around at 35 and 40 talking about a nigga gotta have $100,000 and I'm sorry, not just nappy head hoes. These little
that younger that little, city girl generation.
These little city girl generations and these little what these niggas be acting like out here right now.
Oh, I don't know.
These little fucking what's the Stevie J? You little Stevie J ass niggas.
You said Stevie J?
Yeah, and what's they the sleazy gang
sleaze bags.
You little sleaze bags, whatever the fuck y'all call yourself. You niggas, y'all better switch y'all standards. You niggas is out here really need a used car, but acting like they could afford that fucking top of the line. You know what I'm saying?
No, I got you.
And you really ain't about that life. I hope you can get my motherfucking comparisons, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, what you're saying is, you're basically saying
because you know what you said because you basically explained it. You broke it. I didn't have to say shit. You said it. Everything you just said.
It's true.
It's true.
It's true. It just the mentality is totally different, right? In my opinion, it seems like that age range that you gave will deal with the situation and try to help bring the man up,
right,
to the standard. Even though some men feel like well, you shouldn't be trying to bring him up to the standard. He should want to do it on his own. But what I mean in a good way, helping him in a good way, showing him like if he's not good with money, showing him how to save or showing him how to be good with his finances,
right?
Helping him to grow, those type of things,
right? But at the same time, just know this nigga ain't no Phantom, all right? You're like a 97 Accord right now.
Right.
You got to put that work into that motherfucker to get that. You know what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying.
To get him running the right way.
To get him running the right way. I got you.
You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't just go get nothing new off the lot.
So he's a used car too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It go both ways. No, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. It go both ways. I'm talking. This is both ways, y'all. You know what I'm saying? This ain't just toward females. This is both ways. Like you going out here and you looking for Superman at 50. You like it's too late. You need to accept whatever the fuck you know what I'm saying? Whatever the fuck you got to make that bitch work.
Now, there's a catch-22 to it as well.
It is. It definitely is.
And it's for men and women.
It definitely is.
When you start getting into that age range, usually you become set in your ways to a certain point. Right. So sometimes there are some things that you just will not budge on. And so if it's a thing that you won't budge on, and this person wants you to budge and you won't, then that could cause problems, because this person thinks you should act this way and do this and do that, and you're like, no, I should do this, and this is the way that I do it, and you have to understand that. And if this person doesn't get that, then that's when everything goes into shambles.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
They fucking repossess your car.
They repossess your car. They come and repossess your car. Somebody else don't gave it.
Somebody done asked somebody for that damn key back. Now you out here in a garbage bag.
And somebody else.
Somebody else is driving your fucking
Somebody's
car.
now driving your car because she don't went with somebody else, and he don't went with somebody else.
So now somebody else.
I can see that analogy. That makes sense.
You feel me? So everything you named, you didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
No, I didn't.
Y'all, he didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
I did not know.
You didn't know what the fuck I was talking about.
But I understood what you were trying to say.
Everything that you said was just like a motherfucker like trying to use car.
Yeah.
Same thing in a fucking relationship. Stop fucking. You got 2012 fucking Buick LaCrosse money, but you want a fucking Lex 350. You know what I'm saying? A 2021 joint.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like, fucking go about that shit the right fucking way.
Right.
Like, you gotta, you know, like.
I certainly understand that. I think that sometimes, you know, people have to get to know someone a little bit more, and you need to see that person with their makeup on, with their makeup off. You need to see that guy when he wake up in the morning and when he's dressed up. You know what I'm saying? You need to, all those little things that may cause discord. And what I'm saying is not literally see the makeup on and off. In some instances, you may.
Yeah, right. You on to some shit.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, in some instances, you need to see every aspect of that person to ensure, is that something that you want to deal with, or is that something I'm willing to tolerate? Am I willing to tolerate her flaw here that I don't really like, but she checks the boxes off on this, and this, right? Or can I help with that flaw? Maybe it's something that's triggering that flaw that's causing her to respond that way, or causing him to respond that way.
Fucking malfunction.
Yeah, to start malfunctioning. So, you know, do I need to replace this part? Right?
I hear.
Do I need to replace this part, or do I need to let that part go and just let the car die?
Or how long? Yeah, exactly. How long do you ride it out?
Right. How long do you ride it out? Right. Because they're giving you the warning signs.
Right.
The check engine light's coming on.
The check.
I'm potted.
He's fucking potting today.
The check engine light is on, and
we back.
The check engine light is on, and it's staying on. Now the question is, do I want to reset it, or do I let it ride and stay on until that motherfucker start flashing?
Until that bitch start flashing.
Because if it starts flashing, eventually that car's gonna die.
Exactly.
So that's no, I get you.
That's what it is, and that's exactly what it is. I didn't have to fucking say nothing. That was my closing. I didn't have to fucking say that shit. But the analogy to fucking trying to jump out here in this fucking dating world at 35 to, you know, and over. Yeah. That's what it's like. Yeah. You don't know what the fuck you gonna get. You might fuck around and get a lemon out here. Yeah. I mean, that's an STD. If y'all, you know, you fuck around, get you a lemon out this motherfucker. You just need to hang it up.
You gotta take it back.
Yeah, you gotta take that motherfucker. Just go to court.
There's gotta be a lemon law. At least 30 days. At least 30 days.
At least 30 days.
At least 30 days, bro.
30-day rule. Yeah. Man, that's why you got the 30-day rule. Man.
Yeah. No, I got you on that. I understand. But no, man, good segment, bro. Great segment on that.
Thank you, man.
Yeah.
It's gonna get even better, man. I just love the fact that we back to doing what the fuck we do, man.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what you got in store for next week for them.
Man, it's just gonna get better and better, y'all. I already done thought about it, but I done, you know, we ain't gonna talk about it because that'll just be fucking it up. But just know that it's just gonna get better and better.
It's gonna get better and better.
It feels good to be back, man. Like, hey, man, it was a nice little break. Like he said in the beginning, man. Every fucking week, when we podding. I got some shit on my mind. I got some shit I want to say. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But like, gotta be patient. I'm being patient. It's all working out, man. We pod, man. That's all that fucking matters to me.
Hey.
You know what I'm saying? We back.
Yes, sir. So, as we get into our final segment of the show, we're gonna get on what's been in the headlines for the last week, since last week.
That shit's crazy.
Antonio Brown. We know what happened. We saw what happened. What are your thoughts?
Before we get into my thoughts, I know a lot of people don't like to talk about what's going on in the everyday world, but we like to talk about what's going on in the everyday world. We have people listening all over the fucking place. They might not know what the fuck's going on over here. And it's our job to bring you the news. This is what the fuck is going on, okay? We talking about AB?
Yes, sir.
AB's a goddamn fool. This dude is fucking crazy, okay? If you don't know who we're talking about, Antonio Brown of the Pittsburgh Steelers, Oakland Raiders, New England Patriots, and formerly the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Right.
Okay, this has all within the past 3 years. Alright, so if you want to roll this shit into a relationship, you can roll this shit into a relationship too, because after four coochies, my nigga, it might not be her. It might be you.
Might be you.
You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, this dude has lost his damn mind.
Okay.
This nigga left the field doing the cha-cha slide.
Slide
to
the left.
Slide to the left. Fucking
slide
with
to
it
the
and
right.
all that shit. This nigga's crazy. I feel like, okay, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I'm like CTE. Definitely gotta be CTE.
Mm-hmm.
I'm talking to Styles. I'm like, CTE, bro. Styles like, man, fuck that nigga. Styles sitting straight like this, y'all. He said, fuck that nigga. I'm tired of his shit. I said, God damn.
Damn. I didn't know you were gonna tell on me.
And but I felt like it was CTE, because don't nobody act like that with all that money on the damn table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But this nigga's doing this shit for a fucking special, man.
The Netflix special?
Fucking Netflix special?
Mm-hmm.
Like, what the fuck?
Well, a couple things, right? So
it's so many things.
The reason I wanted to talk about it was, one, like you said, it's news, right? But the other part was just the way that he did it. I think
I can't agree.
And then a lot of the stuff that I saw on social media,
right.
A lot of people were making excuses for his behavior.
Yeah.
And I saw
I was
things.
one of those people.
I saw things like, oh, you know what I'm saying? They was trying to keep him from his money. The NFL is known for that. Somebody had even said, oh, they asked Victor Cruz and blah, blah, blah. Now, Victor Cruz, who happens to be a New York Giant, and I'm a huge New York Giants fan, anything that he's done or any interview he's done, I've seen it. So this particular interview was on The Breakfast Club, and they were talking to him about like what happened, you know, when he ended up leaving the Giants, and then he went to Chicago, and then he got cut in Chicago. He just talked about how the NFL is a business, and he's right. The NFL is a business. So at the end of the day, unfortunately, you have football players that come through. If the football player happens to get hurt, if the football player is not the same player after getting hurt, what ends up happening is they release you. They let you go. There's no guaranteed contracts in the NFL. So all of your money usually comes, depending on where you fall, usually maybe after your fourth year, if you last that long.
Right. So
for me, just seeing all the antics of Antonio Brown just pissed me off, because Antonio Brown was with the Steelers. Steelers paid him $11 million. And what does he do? He goes into the locker room, which the locker room after a game when the coach is speaking is sacred. You're not supposed to be on social media. Like, you can record stuff.
Nah.
Yeah, you can record stuff personally.
Yeah,
but you shouldn't be on social media. And what does he do? He goes live after the game while the coach is talking. So, you know, it's like a conversation with your mom or your dad. There may be conversations you don't want people having. And if that's the case, you know what I'm saying? Why are you going live on social media?
Right.
So after all of that, Steelers get rid of him. He goes to Oakland. You guys heard us talk about this if you've been listening to us for a while in season 2 when he showed his ass, and I said he was a fucking idiot then.
Over a helmet.
Oakland, he goes to Oakland. Oakland, all he had to do was make the roster that following Monday or Tuesday, and he was guaranteed $30 million.
Fucking idiot.
He raises hell about a helmet that the NFL told him that they were going to be phasing out for the last year and a half. He raises hell, gets crazy, says he's not going to practice, does all this stuff, and they cut him. He lost $30 million over a helmet, basically. After that, not to mention, prior to that, he went into, those, the chamber. What's those chambers called?
Talk about
the freeze where it helps you.
Yeah.
Like the chambers that the athletes use where you're frozen. He goes into this chamber. It's like negative 150 degrees or something crazy. He gets in there with his feet wet, and when his feet gets wet, he ends up getting frostbite on his feet. So now he can't practice when he gets to Oakland. So Oakland still was willing to keep him, and he lost $30 million over a helmet. But not only that, he had a meeting after all this stuff happened about the helmet and said he wasn't coming back. He has a meeting with the head coach at the time, John Gruden, and the general manager, and they tell him, let's keep this conversation between you and I. Let's not talk about it in the media or in the public. What does he do? He goes out and texts the conversation they just had in a group chat. So, he doesn't have a good track record.
The motherfucker was after he walked off the field, right? Mm-hmm. Texas the bitch. I'm sorry, y'all. Texas the young lady. And he wanted to get up. He was trying to get. This is the night before. He was trying to get up.
Yeah.
She like.
Oh yeah, that's right. She was in there.
It's the shorty that got famous for licking the toilet seat.
Oh, that's who it was?
Yes. Okay? And they supposed to get up. And she like, no. You know what I'm saying? And he like, come on, babe, this and that. And she like, all right, let me see if I can shake something, blah, blah, blah. But they end up never getting up. So she texts him like, yo, why you run off the field? What the hell was you doing?
I heard about that.
He like, oh, you seen that, babe?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I seen that. Like, everybody seen.
She's like, what are you doing, Antonio? What are you doing?
doing?
Not only that, after he leaves Oakland and he goes out on social media after they released him and he goes, he's free. Free.
Did he play it down for them?
No. So he says he's free. He's free. New England picks him up. You can't.
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot about New England.
That's like your last stop, bro. If you fuck up in New England.
I forgot about New England.
He goes to New England. I don't know what happened over there, but that's when the allegations. Game. He played one game. The allegations started coming in. Mm-hmm. The NFL's like, we got to suspend you. After the season was over, New England released him. So then, that's when Tom Brady was at his last year in New England. Tom goes to Tampa. Ain't nobody signed AB. AB sitting at the house. Tom vouches for him, basically. Tom Brady vouches for him, brings him to Florida, says, I need this guy. He's going to help us win a Super Bowl. Tom brings him down into his home, lets him live there.
Him and his wife and kids.
Gives him a job, and then you had the shit that happened last week. What does that say about this type of person? He's an asshole. Y'all stop making excuses for him. I said it. He's an asshole. Stop enabling the man. Stop enabling him. Because he's the type of dude, like, when he doesn't get his way, you don't tell him yes, he feels like he's entitled.
Yeah.
That is the problem.
He wasn't done with Tom, though. Okay? He tried to throw Tom under the bus.
He threw him under the bus.
He did.
He said basically that Tom Brady was the general manager, and then he went on some bullshit about, Tom Brady, Gronk's your boy. What kind of contract does Gronk have, and why do I have an incentive contract? How come Gronk is getting paid more and I'm the best paid player? Because you don't have a good fucking track record, you stupid motherfucker.
Right. And
why would I pay you X amount of dollars and I don't know what the fuck you gonna do? Damn right I'm incentivizing your contract.
The nigga said, why do Tom Brady like me? Because I'm a good football player?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah,
dude?
He's ignorant. He was on a podcast
saying that. Tried to throw his
saying
trainer under the bus.
He threw his trainer under the bus.
And tried to expose somebody and expose his fucking bank account information.
Yeah, so
you dickhead.
So here's the other thing that I'm going to tell y'all. For those that feel that AB is getting dicked around. Here's the problem. AB, if he doesn't feel that he's being treated fair, he comes up with some bullshit excuse to get out of the situation. Fake vaccination card. All right, you know how that happened? That came about because the chef that he hired gave him the bill for what he had, the work that he had done, and he said that the bill was too much. I'm not paying it. So the chef said, "Oh, you know, when you have service or people that work for you, they're there and they're here. They hear everything, but they're not seeing, basically." So he said, "Oh, you're not going to pay me? No worries. I know you got a fake vaccination card." Leaked it to the media. Come to find out, he did have a fake vaccination card.
That shit crazy.
So that's one. Two, the other incident was movers came to move stuff from his house. He said they overcharged him. Guess what happened with that? Didn't pay him. Three, I think there's another one with some jewelry that's out there. About some jewelry being, money being owed for some jewelry that he purchased. So he doesn't have a really, really good track record of doing the right thing by people.
I'm going to say, this nigga, who you say? His trainer? Who snitched about the vaccination?
Oh, the chef that he hired. The guy moved to Tampa, got an apartment in Tampa simply because he was his client.
Them niggas crazy.
And he didn't want to pay him.
This nigga is from, where he from, Little Haiti?
Who?
He's from Little Haiti?
Antonio Brown? Yeah, he's in
Florida someplace. He's from the Pork and Beans.
He's someplace in Florida.
AB is from the Pork and Beans, y'all. So y'all know about the Pork and Beans. That chef need to chill.
You stupid.
Motherfucker have his ass lined up.
I don't know about all of that.
Because he retarded.
I get what you're saying, you know, but at the end of the day, right is right. People need to stop enabling him and saying all this bullshit about he ain't trying to get his money, this and that. The motherfucker got thrown the ball the week before for like $115, 115 yards. Last year, Tom Brady through incentives helped him get like $500,000 by throwing the ball to him.
Nigga shit on
And the thing is, Tom Brady don't give a fuck who get the ball. He trying to win.
Really
so to say that Brady was trying to that was the whole reason. I'm sorry. That's the whole reason he didn't want to go in the game. The coach basically said, "Hey, what's going on with Antonio?" He's like, he goes over to him. He says, "Yo, Antonio, we need you in the game." He's like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm not getting the ball, so I'm not going in." So the coach was like, "Huh?" He's like, "I'm good. I'm not getting the ball, so I ain't going in." And he said, "Get the fuck out of here."
Yeah.
Now, here's at the end of the day, I would tell him to go too.
Yeah, I know BA ain't for that bullshit.
I would tell him to go too, because that type of attitude you don't want amongst your team or your locker room. And so when he told him that, he didn't like it. He bucked. And that's when he started acting stupid.
I like the fact BA just said it just like that, too.
Yeah.
Like, get the fuck out of here.
Well, here's the deal, bro. Here's the deal. Sometimes you can't be nice to assholes.
Yeah, you can.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't be nice to assholes. You try to talk nice to an asshole, they'll be like, "Fuck you." When you tell them "fuck you" back, now you speaking their language, and they understand it.
That's kind of nasty. You gotta say pause. You say you can't be nice to an asshole. You be mean to an asshole, you be like, "Fuck you." Like, whoa, you gonna tell an asshole fuck you? I'm like, I was with you. I was with you.
You stupid. You know what I'm talking about.
I'm still with you.
All right, pause. Is that better?
Thank you. Okay, I'm all right with you now.
So at the end of the day, y'all just come up, y'all Antonio Brown. If that's y'all favorite player, I get it, whatever. But understand, your favorite player is an asshole, bro.
You can't even call him a diva. He is like a next level.
Think about it, bro. When in the history of niggadom, when in the history of niggadom have you ever seen anybody do that?
When in the history of football, never,
ever, not that way. And at the end of the day, he's talking all that stuff, talking about he was hurt. Okay, bro, you was hurt. But there's a process, and for those of you saying that he was hurt, they trying to make him go in the game. This is what I'm talking about. Y'all don't know y'all don't even understand how the NFL works. The way it works is, if there's something wrong with him, number one, he had a conversation about him not being on the play. He put that out in a text message. Number two, they tried to get a specialist to take a look at him when they got to New York to make sure he was good. Dude showed up to Saturday's practice and said he was good. "I'm good to go, coach. Let's go." He went through walkthroughs. So why am I going to question if there's anything wrong with him?
I ain't think about none of that until, like, we talked.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, if you was that hurt, and you let it be known, you're a grown ass man. You can
as
strong as you were in the situation you was just in. When
right.
he told you to get the fuck out of here.
Right.
You could have been that fucking strong when he asked you to fucking play, and you knew you couldn't play before all the cameras, before all the other bullshit.
The bottom line is this. The bottom line is this. In the game, Brady was throwing a grunt. Now, Antonio was 3 for 5 for 26, 27 yards. He started throwing the ball to Gronk. He didn't like that. That's when he took himself out the game. Now he gonna blame it on the ankle as an excuse. So when
they ass kicked, like,
you played the whole first half, no issues, and back to my original point, when you're hurt, you don't go to the head coach. You don't go to the head coach and be like, "Yo, coach, I'm hurt." You tell the trainer. The trainer comes over and checks you out. And then after the trainer checks you out, the trainer then tells the coach. That's their job. That's on high school to college to the NFL. So for those of you that may not know, that are making excuses for him, saying that he was hurt, they tried to make him go in the game. No one can make you go in the game in the league. No one can.
I was one of those guys, you guys. I was one of those guys.
No one.
Hey, he's hurt his ankle. He told him the night before. He texted him. He said, "My ankle's fucked up." Blah, blah, blah. No, man. This motherfucker was fine.
Exactly.
He did a little cucaracha off the fucking field. Y'all seen him?
So if you're hurt, now here's the deal. He showed X-rays when he went back. So I'm hitting every angle that I can because everybody will have an excuse for each thing.
You're giving him the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah. So he was hurt. However, the type of damage that he has in his ankle, I've never had that type of damage. But according to other football players that have played in the league, it is not unusual for somebody that's played as long as Antonio Brown has to have what they call scar tissue or bone spurs in your ankle. They go in, they clean it out. It's a standard routine. Mm-hmm. I don't know how much pain he's in. I'm not doubting that he was hurt. Obviously, he had x-rays that showed that. But you still haven't said the reason why you did what you did. There's no excuse for your behavior. Yeah. It's just like this, bro. It's just like if a teacher calls you, your kid tells you, "Hey, little Johnny's up here showing his ass." Mm-hmm. And the parent comes up to the school and is like, "He's not showing his ass. What are you doing?" And you try to blame it on the teacher, try to blame it on the principal, try to blame it on that. And then he call you again. You come up there and be like, "What's going on?" And then the third time they call you, you sneak up on little Johnny. And you see him showing his ass. And you just have to realize, I got a badass
kid.
Y'all got a badass player.
Yeah,
Antonio Brown is an asshole. It's okay. Yeah. Some people are assholes. That's just the bottom line. There's nothing you can do about it.
He's the asshole.
And he is an asshole. So, everybody, they brought up CTE. He said on the podcast this past weekend, he doesn't have CTE. He said you can't check for CTE until you're dead, which is true. They can't scan your brain for that. But from everything that I saw, they didn't ask him enough tough questions. Those guys that he was on.
Why you got to be dead to find this shit?
Because you got to get your brain. They got to scan your brain.
They be doing brain surgery?
They do, I guess you can do like an MRI.
But you'll be fucked up afterwards.
But I guess you can't, once you touch your brain, there is something called brain surgery, but there's certain parts of the brain you touch, that's
over.
it.
And
so that's the reason why.
It's probably inside that motherfucker.
Yeah, you could probably scan, but maybe you can't really see. I don't know how it works, but I know most of the time, the brain is donated just to see. Now, he didn't say he didn't have it, but he danced around questions, but he pretty much controlled that interview. He made it seem like with these guys, hey, I'm doing y'all a favor by being here. And he just was acting stupid. He kept talking about kumbaya. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Bruh.
So to me, at the end of the day, if you take a chance on Antonio Brown, you're taking a chance on an asshole that's going to turn around and flip on you. Right. You won a Super Bowl ring. You got money. You know what I'm saying? You got all this stuff. He kept talking about Fashion Nova because he's got to deal with Fashion Nova. He kept talking about all of these things. But at the end of the day, you are talking about an incentive contract. Why you got it? Why you got it?
Talking about that shit.
He was talking about on the podcast. I'll give you the link. You can check it out. He's talking about why does Gronk have a better contract if I'm supposed to be your friend and Gronk's your boy and I'm your boy? How come he has a better contract than I do? Because Gronk's got a better fucking agent, probably, motherfucker. I don't know. Or maybe Antonio
Gronk got like 5 rings, nigga.
Or maybe Antonio They know who they're dealing with.
Right.
Period. Look at your track record. And that's something that I'm saying to all you guys enabling them, taking up for him. Look at his track record.
I don't like him, man.
I don't either. Look at his track record. Look at his track record. It speaks for itself.
He just looked like he peed in the bed when he was a kid.
His track record. His track record speaks for itself. And at the end of the day, you're going to give him an incentive-based contract because if you give him a certain amount of guaranteed money, more than what the veteran minimum is that you got to pay, you're going to end up losing that money over some stupid stuff like he pulled last week. That's the reason why you got what you got. Yeah. Now here's the kicker, Stevie. You're complaining about an incentive-based contract that you have now. And a year before that, you had $30 million guaranteed, and you walked out because of a helmet. That tells you this dude is an asshole.
He's
think about
ridiculous.
Think about it. I'm complaining about an incentive-based contract that I have now after I won a Super Bowl because someone said take a chance on me, who happened to be the GOAT of football, Tom Brady. But 2 years ago, when I was with the Raiders, all I had to do was change my helmet and make the roster, which I was going to make it on Monday or Tuesday, and I lost $30 million guaranteed.
In less than 24 hours.
It doesn't even make sense.
Who the fuck? How you lose $30 million in less than 24 hours?
Antonio Brown did.
Speaking of money.
So.
Hey, listen. All right. Hey, y'all, listen. Right? Let's say you ask your girl for something, right? You ask her for something. She's like, no. You've been asking for a minute. She's like, fucking no. Alright? And then she turns around and asks you for $200. What do you do?
How's she good? I'm be like, wait a minute. So wait a minute. Have I gained this money back that I was asking for?
You know you never get the money back.
No, what I'm saying. Like, you said you asked her for some money, and she's
no,
like, no.
You didn't ask her for no money. You asked her for something.
Oh, you asked her for something.
Like something. Like, I want something. I want a fucking something. Right?
I want an Oculus.
I want a fucking Oculus. Alright?
And she says, no, I'm not buying it.
No, you've been asking her for a week. I want an Oculus.
And she's like, no, I'm not buying it. You know she got the money.
Yeah. You know she got the money.
And then she comes to you and asks you for some money.
No, but she's saying no because she's trying to prove a point about something. Not even, okay, yeah, man, she's trying to fucking prove a point about something.
Okay, so she says no.
So she says no.
And so then she turns around and asks you for...
You got the money to do it, but, like...
You want her to do it.
Of course, she she controls the money. But you... It's your fucking money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
So, alright, she turns around and asks you for some money.
Okay.
What do?
You're probably going to give up the money.
You're going to fucking give up.
You're going to give up the money, bro.
Okay, but what if you go to give up the money and she says, nah, I'm good. That's fucking scary.
No, she says, I'm good. I'm like, the fuck you asked me for?
Now I feel retarded. Like, what the fuck? Like, you had all the intentions of doing it?
Yeah.
Anyway?
But she's trying to prove a point to you, like maybe you spend too much money or you spend money on stupid shit.
I guess. I don't know what the fuck, but all I know is I didn't get what the fuck I wanted. Nobody got what the fuck they wanted, but at the end of the day, you're still fucked.
You're stupid. So at the end of the day, it's about you.
I'm still fucked. Like, that's, man, who wants smoke, man?
You stupid. You go back to that. So listen. So the whole Antonio Brown stuff is we wrapping up. Antonio Brown, right?
He's a fucking idiot.
So I want to talk about the mental health thing. Obviously, something's wrong, right? Something's definitely wrong with him.
I'm still saying he got CTE, but he's still stupid.
It could be CTE. You know, it could be he's just. But the way, but I try to give, especially black men, the benefit of the doubt. But when I watched him today, you know, I mean, last week is like, nah, man, this dude is crazy like a fox. He knows what he's doing.
He does.
You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of really hard to determine that. But mental health in the black community has always been a thing. You know what I'm saying?
PTSD as well.
Yeah, that I definitely understand. But mental health in the black community has always been a thing because we're survivors. We're strong. We can go through anything. You know, Stevie, I always say, if the world were to ever come to an end, in my opinion, we'd be good. You know what I'm saying? You know, black people would be good because we've been through so much. We'll come up with ways to survive.
You damn right. We can adapt well.
Yeah, other races, in my opinion, might be like, ah!
Right, yeah, but we're very good at fucking at adapting.
Yeah.
To whatever the fuck.
So I just think that if you are having issues, if you can't get to, a therapist, with COVID, it's crazy, but they even have it now set up where you can just do it online and speak to a therapist. But if you can't get to a therapist, talk to somebody, man. Like, if you're feeling a certain type of way about certain things, it doesn't, if you're feeling Antonio Brownish,
don't feel Antonio Brownish.
You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling Antonio Brownish at your job, but you need your job, and it's something is bothering you, you probably need to talk to someone.
You probably need to talk to somebody, or you just got to bust a nut.
Well,
sometimes busting a nut solves a lot of problems. You ever think about having sex with somebody, and if you're thinking about if you have to second guess having sex with somebody, jerk off first, and after you jerk off, you'll probably realize you don't need to have sex with that person. You know what? Not even jerk off. Masturbate, because it might be a female. You just masturbate. Let's just say masturbate, because it can be unisex. So
I don't know where Stevie got that from. I think that
fucking masturbate first before you call him. I guarantee you, if you masturbate first, you don't call him.
The Crown Royal definitely got him going right now. But but if you have a job, you need your job, and you're feeling Antonio Brownish, don't do it, because it's not worth it. Because in the end, after you do calm down and you bring you get your wits back, you're gonna be like, damn, what did I do?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
don't fucking.
It's okay to talk. It's okay to talk, because like when we're younger, we're taught, especially in black households, don't tell nothing that goes on in this house. Don't talk, So we take those values with us, but at the end of the day, sometimes, and especially as you get older, those things that affected us when we were younger,
grow up.
You grow up, man. You got to let that energy out, man. Yeah. So mental health, man. Sometimes wellness.
You gotta fucking just masturbate. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're talking about. Anyway. But that wraps up this episode of the show. I'm gonna leave you with the last word, which is this thing that I'm doing at the end of every show that I will give you. And the last word is we're gonna talk about, this relates to the whole Antonio Brown issue, right? So, you know what I'm saying? One thing you got to know about being who you are. Never let anybody else change who you are. If you're an asshole, you're an asshole. Be the best asshole that you can be, but be that way all the time. If you're a happy-go-lucky person, be that way all the time. Never let things or other people impact who you are as a person or take you to another place of who you aren't. And that, my friends, is the last word.
Hey, y'all, listen. And we ain't got fucking teleprompters. First of all, I want to say that.
That shit was off.
I just looked and seen, where the fuck is he reading from? Because his phone is over there.
So no hands.
On top of the fucking dome, y'all. Alright, that's basically what the fuck I'm saying. And that's why I fuck with this dude. You know what I'm saying? And that's why it'll always be like that with us.
Yeah, bro.
But
so
at the end of the day, man, you just gotta fucking masturbate. You know what I'm
Shut up with the masturbate, bro. Shut up. Listen, man, tell them how they can find you, bro. Damn.
Stevie_Kick716. On the gram. And follow the 336 Pull Up Podcast on the book, man.
Yep. You need to do something on it. You gotta follow
I do,
on the book,
man.
Bro.
Yeah, I really do.
You really do.
I really do.
I'm taking over.
Vacation been vacation. I don't want him to take over. Okay, so I'll get back on my shit, y'all. I apologize. Season 3, we on shit, man. Let's get it, man.
And also, you can follow me on Instagram at Frank Styles. Styles is spelled STYLZ. You can also follow us on the 336 Pull Up Podcast on Instagram, and you can also follow me on TikTok, yo. You can, join TikTok. If you're on TikTok, if you're not already following me, you can follow me at Frank Styles. Again, Styles is spelled STYLZ. This has been another great episode of the 336 Pull Up Podcast. I am Frank Styles.
I am Stevie Kicks.
He's fucked up Stevie Kicks
I
right
am
now.
Fucked up Stevie Kicks.
And I hope you guys are having a great day and a great week. We'll talk to you real soon.
Bye.
Stupid.
That was great.
Let me do this. Hold on.
Don't forget to masturbate, guys. Read my lips because he cut the mics. First one. Fucking first one. First one back. First one back. Let's do it. First one back, man.